Hello everyone, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to some more God Eater Resurrection PS4 gameplay. So yes, indeed, I am continuing this gameplay series for now. It still has the potential to turn into a full Let's Play walkthrough, but of course, it is still dependent on you guys liking the series. So, to show support, make sure you hit that like button, comment, favourite and share. I will be looking at those things when I consider making more episodes of this game. Now, the reason for that is, obviously, I'm covering a lot of games right now, and also Monster Hunter Generations is actually right next to me when I'm filming this episode right now, and I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. It's a very similar game in terms of, you know, the way you go out, do missions, fight monsters, get materials and stuff. So I will be doing a gameplay series on that, and for me, Monster Hunter does take priority. I am really enjoying this God Eater game right now, but obviously, like I said, it is dependent on if you guys enjoy it as well. So that's why I'm saying that interaction is very important. So the next thing I want to talk about is I did actually try to have a bit of a practice with the weapons in between the last episode and this one. But after I did one mission, I actually got a cutscene, so I had to quit the game and load back in, which meant that I couldn't have any practice. So that sucked. I didn't want you guys to miss out on any story, obviously, so that's why I quit the game and came back in. Now, I also want to ask a question, because a few of you guys have made comments about this. Apparently, within the game's menus, you can actually find weapon combos or weapon tutorials, so like you know, like combinations of what moves you can do with each weapon. Now I've looked through the menus and I can't seem to find that anywhere, so either I'm being very blind or it's pretty damn well hidden, because as you can see there's nothing about weapons here. And I've looked through all of these and I can't seem to find anything. So if you do specifically know where I need to go to within the game to find weapon combos, then please comment down below with instructions. Also, if you know any websites detailing weapon combos, then feel free to link them down below in the comments section. Now, normally I like to learn these things myself, but like I said, I was unable to practice with the weapons because a cutscene happened, which sucked, because obviously it put a stop to me practicing with the weapons. So I feel like it's probably at this stage more beneficial for me to take a look at these combos myself. Now please bear in mind, just like with Monster Hunter, if you enjoy using a combo and you think it's a great combo, don't expect me to use it. Obviously, I'm going to use what works best for me and my playstyle. I mean, I get enough of that on Monster Hunter with the longsword. People telling me I should spam fade slash all the time, which just gets really irksome because I don't like using that constantly. So yeah, just please bear that in mind. So, we are now going to move on to mail. And I'm not going to read all of these out, so I'm just going to slowly go on each one, and feel free to pause the video so that you can read them yourself. And obviously I'll scroll down. I think I'll read out the main characters ones though, because obviously they're more important than the regular NPC characters. So again, pause the video here if I'm scrolling down too quickly. Okay, so it might be worth my while checking this out and seeing if I can get a new starter set. I believe someone in the comments section said you can actually buy a decent starter set right off the bat, so it might be worth having a gander. Okay, here we go. Brendan. Hi, I'm Brendan Bardell from the Defense Unit. Sorry that I couldn't send you a greeting earlier. When you need more fighters, just let me know. That is, if you can consider me as a great asset. It's a real shame about Eric. Don't go beating yourself up about it. I feel really bad for Eric because it's like, you know, he broke the toilet right before he died, so he's always going to be remembered as the guy that broke the shitter. Here lays Eric, the guy that broke the crapper. He takes no shit, but he deals a lot of shit out. That's why he broke the crapper. Right, okay, let's have a look at Kota's message. Good work. Hey, it was great working with you today, like when you started hacking away like that. Then, after you dropped back, I went in there with guns blazing. That Congo was stumbling all over the place, huh? We're the best team ever. So, I think with these messages, guys, I am going to keep on top of them. Like, if we get a new one popping up after a mission, I will read it straight away. Because, as you can see with this one, this is actually tying into a mission we did, I think, on the last episode, or probably either the last episode or the episode before. So, it makes more sense for me to read new messages right after a mission or when we can. Just in case they do link to something we've had in a mission we've just done. Okay, listen. That shield you're using, compared to other God Eaters, it's hardly scratched at all. Are you really using it? Hey, not that I want you to scratch it up, but you've got to be defensive too, you know? I always suck at using shields. I tend to be more of a dodger than a shield user. Which is interesting because on Monster Hunter Generations, I'm going to be going Sword and Shield. So that's going to be fun. Tsubaki, hopefully I said that correctly, using your materials. Materials aren't just for upgrading gear. Item crafting allows you to make items for healing or traps. You can also combine or break down other materials to get items you might be missing, which is pretty handy. You can craft at the terminal, but depending on the item, a crafting cost will be incurred. Keep that in mind, and an eye on your funds. And we've got one from the shopkeeper. Okay, so he's just talking about restorative items, essential items. Okay, my introduction was not enough. I'm Tatsumi, a leader of the 2nd unit. At the beginning, you should count on your teammates, don't push yourself. Then we've got one from Gina. Guess I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Gina. I'll be with you on this mission. Let's not become origami feed together, okay? So remember, Gina is the one that I was confused about whether it's a girl or boy, but a lot of you in the comments section have told me it is a girl. She's just very flat-chested. But her chest looks so manly. I was saying this in the comments section. It really does look like a male chest, which is why I was so confused whether Gina was a boy or girl. Then we've got one from Sakuya. Good work today. Hard to believe you're a rookie, the way you moved. Thank you very much. That's rather flattering. The materials you gather on missions are sent to storage, so check there if there's something you need. Also, don't forget to refill your items before heading out on missions. Looking forward to working with you again. Thank you very much. Shun. Hey, rookie! So you're a new type rookie, huh? You'd best remember who's junior and senior here. Listen to your superiors. See ya. Don't worry, senpai. I will. Canon? It's Canon. We met in the corridor the other day. Do you remember? I'm sorry if you don't. I might cause a lot of trouble. Well, that sounds ominous. But thank you in advance for your support. Lindo. Sexy Lindo. My second husbando next to Soma. Subject, today's mission. Message, hey, you did great. The end. No, just kidding. Well, I'll see you around. Just don't die, alright? Short and sweet, I guess. Hibari? Hopefully I said that correctly. Hello, I'm Operator Hibari Takeda? Thank you for undergoing your medical checkup the other day. You'll find everything unfamiliar at first, but if you have any questions about combat, please ask Tsubaki or Gen. Welcome aboard. Hope to see you around. Don't die. I'm reading between the lines there. Don't die. One from Kota again. Nice to meet you. By the way, do you know when my medical checkup is? I think Miss Tsubaki told me, but I can't remember. I want to ask her, but she seems kind of scary. Dude, you should probably keep notes of something so important, man. Okay, skill effects, don't need to go through that, so this is about various skill effects, obviously. Support skills, status change, like poison, stun and whatnot, bullets, talks about all the different bullets, so I'll probably read into this when I start using guns more or want to craft bullets. Now this is important. I think every game that's like this, so Monster Hunter, Soul Sacrifice, Delta, Tukadon actually has it, should have something like this where they have information about the monsters, but if you look at the bottom, it also tells you what element they are, if any, and their weaknesses. So what elements they are weak to. So this is really friggin' handy. I mean, Monster Hunter, like, most of the time I have to Google things if I forget. Like, I'm pretty good at remembering the weaknesses on Monster Hunter since I'm a huge fan of it, but on a game like this, where I'm not used to it, and I haven't played many God Eater games in the past, this is really handy to have, so I can just refer to this if I need to know what the enemy is weak to. So I'm just going to slowly scroll through now, so if you want to read the information about the monsters, then pause the video, because I'm just going to be doing this pretty quickly. So yeah. I'm going to read it myself, but skim through. I'll probably take more time to read it off camera, actually. Like everyone else said, this monster reminds me of the Rajang or the Kangalala off Monster Hunter. The Congo. Weakness is Blaze and Spark. I bet you we're going to have to fight that soon. So it uses ice. Then we got people. So this is my character, Raymiria, the first new type to join the Far East branch. Dr. Pela Sakaki's medical check acknowledges the high potential in this individual, assigned to the branch at the same time as Kota Fujiki. Fujiki? Eric. Okay, joins the Fenrir Far East branch in 2069, and then it's just got information. Killed in action during the Iron Rain mission in 2071. His final rank was Master Sergeant Sniper, Goddard Blast type, old type ranged. So it's just got information about the different characters here, so I'm slowly going to scroll through and just read out the best parts. Hasn't caused any major problems in actual combat so far, but his lack of concentration during drills and lectures is a cause for concern. Those who join him on missions should stay on their toes. So that's about Kota there. Well, yeah, he doesn't seem to listen or absorb any information, really. I mean, he wanted me to know what time his checkup was, for heaven's sake. Okay, blah blah blah, Chief Supervisor. One of the founding members of Fenrir. So yeah, this is just extra information that you don't have to read if you don't want to, but if you want to know more about the characters and get more attached to them, then I think it is a good idea to read this information. So most of this episode so far has just been me reading stuff, so I will go on a mission in a second, don't worry. I just wanted to go through the menus a little bit more and talk about the things you can access in this game, because it is pretty good in giving you information. I mean, it doesn't like force information on you other than in the cutscenes, so you can always discover new interesting things yourself by accessing these menus. Which I like games that do that. I don't like games where they just shove a load of information at you, because I struggle to take it all in then. I prefer to like take little nibbles here and there. Well, this one I definitely want to have a look at. Leader of the first unit boasts a survival rate of over 90% when leading others on missions, far higher than any other leader. Newly recruited God Eaters are often assigned to this unit to ensure that compatible God Art users won't be lost prematurely. To date, he is the only one in the Far East branch to have defeated an Ouroboros on his own God Arc Longblade old-type melee. That's pretty impressive. Salvaged materials, so this is good as well. So it tells you where you can get them from, so difficulty 1 to 3. So if you need items and stuff, you can always look through here and have a look where you can get them. System terms as well. Don't need to look through that. Other. Right, okay. So like I said, if you know where I can access information about the weapons and weapon combos within the game, let me know. Also, if you have a link to a website. I don't know how detailed the wiki is, actually. I should probably take a look myself. Maybe that's got the combos listed on there. But feel free to share any information anyway. He's dead, I'm sorry. I thought I'd spoken to everyone already. That kid Eric wasn't a bad god eater, so there has to be a reason why he was killed so easily. He was too busy bragging. Alright, okay, yeah, we have actually already read this then. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look. Buy equipment. Are the clothes just like purely for looks? Like they don't give you any kind of benefit? Can I not preview it? Ooh, poison weapon? I can get a poison weapon? Oh, I actually really want that. I love using status effect weapons. I really do. Well, I've just like spent all my money, so whoops. Right, we've done all of these, haven't we? Yes, we have. So difficulty level 2. Confirmed multiple origami activity in the old city. Subdue 1 ogre tail and 2 cocoon maidens there. All attacks except divine are effective against both species. Okay, the backup member system is now available. Non-combat members like Hibari and Lika can now join you on missions. Taking a backup member will give that character's support skills a chance to activate. This allows these characters to earn AP for learning personal abilities, so use backup members as much as you can. Right, okie dokie, that's fine. Right, I want my husband with me, Seima, sexy Seima. I want Kota with me. And let's just have an all-male team with me. And I'm the only lady. That's exactly how I like it, just saying. Right, okay, let's go with Lika. Hopefully I'm saying her name correctly. Right, so let's just remind ourselves what my loadout is. So, wow, that looks badass. Look at that. That looks so sick. So that's a short sword, is it? Cool. Oh, I also crafted these as well. So max OP increases, changes by 5 per level, and defense as well. Defensive power increases, changes by 2% per level. Ooh, hang on, what's my gun? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Everything's okay, let's do this, let's go. So, please remember, I'm going to be a little bit rusty with the combat, because I've had quite a break since I recorded the last episode, and I've had 0 practice. But hey, I'm trying my best.
The transmission is coming Come forth, Origami. Come and challenge those who devour gods.
Let's get into the rough and tumble.
I'm seeing a lot of mixed things in the comment section about the voice acting in this game. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of the anime. I started watching it ages ago, and then I got sidetracked with other things that I was watching. Right, it is hold L1 to lock on, by the way. Oh, wow.
Good night, beast.
Primary target terminated.
So yeah, I'm not used to the voices in the anime, so it hasn't bothered me so far. And I don't want to watch the anime because I believe it was Parasite, I'm sorry if I got the person wrong, said that the events of the anime happen during the same time of this game, so I don't want spoilers for the game. So I think I'm going to watch the anime after I'm done with the game, or if I decide I'm not going to continue playing it. Aha! I blocked you that time. I was ready for you, Coon Maiden.
Primary target terminated. Brilliant. Come on. Hell yeah.
Yes!
You've got some time to spare. Wow. Do you
Thank you very much.
find something else for you to do, or?
Hey, everyone still alive? Guys? Guys?
Who needs the big list of rules when I can live by mine? Slash the things until they stop breathing.
Soma. That's why I love you.
Show up.
In a perfect world, all missions would be so simple.
Well, well, well. Easy work at that one.
Everyone sounds so cocky. Yay, got some silver. Don't know if that's rare. You can activate a party member's support skill after clearing a mission, giving only that member bonus AP. These skills increase rewards for completing missions or breaking bonds and have other useful effects. The number of diamonds in the upper right indicates the skill level, while stars found on urgent missions hold the maximum effect. Having a support skill does not guarantee that it will appear. Skills with higher levels appear more often. Press the Options button on the Personal Abilities menu at the terminal to view each character's support skills. Further information on support skills can be found in the database on the terminal.
Why don't you take 5 and let the big dog handle this?
Team AP Up activated. All members will receive bonus AP. Now let's see if that cutscene happens. Oh no, okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's a different mission that I did. Right, I haven't got any new messages or anything. Let's just talk to everyone. Okay, he's saying the same thing. Right, he's saying the same thing as well. About Soma. I did indeed, Kota, don't you worry. Oh, wow, okay. No need for that level of aggression, Soma. Right, let's see. Upgrade equipment, melee weapon. So I need avian claw, tainted metal. Apparently I can upgrade the hammer, but I'm not going to be using a hammer. I don't really like slow weapons, so... Ooh, I can create an ice blade. I'm not... This is the problem, because I'm not sure what I want to use yet. I like the idea of using a scythe, you know. I really do. But I also like the idea of a short sword. I think I mainly used the short sword when I did briefly play God Eater previously. Or was it the longer blade? I remember there being an infinite combo. I'd have to refer back to my God Eater 2 videos when I played the Japanese version and see what weapon I played with on that. I did quite enjoy using the halberd though. That was pretty fun. I have no idea. So I don't really want to spend time crafting weapons just yet because I want to play around. I think it's going to be either the short sword, the scythe, or the halberd. But because I'm playing Monster Hunter as well, I don't want to be working on like a few classes. I want to stick to one weapon class on this game. Because otherwise it's going to mean that I will have to do a lot of off-camera grinding to get materials and stuff. So I want to try and reduce that as much as possible. So I think focusing on one weapon type would be more beneficial for me. So I think I will need to practice with these weapons and see which one I like best. So that looks fucking sick. Ah, that looks so nice. Right, okay. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here, guys, so don't forget to like, comment, favourite, share, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. All those things really do help me out as a YouTuber. Remember, this series is very dependent on you guys showing me that you like it. So, thank you for watching, and take it easy, guys.